Casey and I have a crush on food. And today I have a crush on sausage and mushroom lasagna. Lasagna is one of those things that looks kind of hard to make. It's not really that hard, but it does take some time. But I always feel special when somebody makes lasagna for me. So I'm going to show you how to make this really delicious lasagna. It's not that hard, and you'll impress everybody. It's definitely a group meal. So I'm going to start here on the stove. I have a big skillet, and I put a couple tablespoons of olive oil in here. And the first thing that I'm going to do is saute the mushrooms. I have 16 ounces of baby Bella mushrooms that I sliced. You can buy the bag of sliced mushrooms already. So I'm going to put those in there. I'm going to put one medium chopped onion, it's about 2 cups, and 3 garlic cloves that have been pressed. And then I have 2 tablespoons of dried Italian seasoning. So these, just try to coat everything with the olive oil. I have the temperature at medium-high. And you're just going to cook these until they start to soften. So the onion will be a little bit translucent, and the mushrooms will look like they've absorbed some of the moisture from the oil and the onion. So I'll be back to add the sausage. My vegetables look great. You can kind of see they're a little bit soft. And so now I'm going to add the sausage. And it's just mild Italian sausage. If you like it spicy, you can buy the hot. And actually, if you don't do pork, you can buy turkey sausage, Italian flavored turkey sausage. And usually what I do is I mix both just to kind of cut down on the fat from the meat. So that's what I have here. I have 1.5 pounds. And just in case you've never removed the sausage from the casing, you just take it and you just kind of slide your fingers down and it should just pop right out. Just like that. So I'm going to add the sausage, and then I'm going to brown it. And once you've got the sausage all browned, then you can take it off the heat, and then it'll be time to assemble the lasagna. Alright, so it's time to assemble the lasagna. I have the oven preheated to 400 degrees, and I have a 13 by 9 baking dish here. I've already coated the bottom with 2/3 cup of marinara or spaghetti sauce. You're going to need 5 cups total. This is kind of a saucy lasagna because I'm a saucy girl. And it doesn't really matter what kind you buy. Whatever kind you want. Sometimes I even mix in some of the stuff in a can just because it's a little bit thicker. But the sauce will help the noodles cook because the noodles are, you don't have to boil them before you put them in this lasagna. So you're going to put a layer of noodles, and you might have to overlap them. It just depends on what kind of noodles you have. So that's what we're going to do here. Then we're going to put a cup of our spaghetti sauce. Again. Just kind of smooth that over. And then next is the ricotta. So you need a 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese, and we're going to put a third of it, third of the container here. So what I usually do is I plop down 3 or 4 good-sized spoonfuls, and then I just kind of, because it's dense, so I'm just going to mash it a little bit over the noodles and the sauce. Next is mozzarella. You're going to need total 4 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese. So you're going to cover this with 1 cup for this layer. And next comes the sausage. So you're going to cover the cheese with about 1/3 of the prepared sausage and mushrooms that we cooked on the stove. So just kind of try to evenly distribute it so that when you put the next layer of noodles on, your lasagna isn't lopsided. But it's okay if it is. It tastes the same. So once you have gotten the sausage, 1/3 of the sausage put down, then you go ahead and repeat with the noodles. So we're going to put another layer of noodles, then sauce, then ricotta, then shredded cheese, then sausage and noodles. So you're going to do that 2 more times. Layer 2, put sauce, then ricotta, then mozzarella cheese, then sausage, noodles, sauce, ricotta, mozzarella, sausage, okay, so we've done our 3 full layers, and the last thing you're going to do, you're going to put 1 more layer of noodles, and you're going to cover this with the remaining sauce that you have left, which is a little over a cup. Go ahead and spread that around. And then we're going to top it with our remaining shredded mozzarella, which is also about a cup. Just kind of sprinkle it over the top. And something I like to do, which is not necessary, just a little bit fancy, is to put some slices of fresh mozzarella on top. So I have that here. It's going to make it look kind of cool, maybe a little bit fancy when it's all cooked. So after you have created this magnificent layered Italian dish, we're going to cover it with foil. So the thing about lasagna, you can see it's kind of high, is you kind of want to make the center of the foil a little bit high so that the cheese doesn't stick to it. And it's called tenting. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not that great at it. I've had multiple lasagnas where the cheese sticks to the foil, but it's not a big deal. If a little bit of it sticks, it will not all pull off for sure. So I'm going to do that. And this is going to bake in the oven for 45 minutes. And at the 45-minute mark, you take the foil off and you let it cook for about 10 more minutes so the cheese on the top can brown. So I'm going to do my best to tent this foil, and I'll stick it in the oven, and I'll be back to show you when it's done. Alright, my sausage and mushroom lasagna is done. So it looks great. I honestly cannot wait to eat it. This is, like I said, perfect for a crowd, and if you want to make it a day ahead, you can just assemble it, and then the next day you can put it in the oven. Or if you want to make it earlier in the day, that's kind of what's great about lasagna. And if you want to be meat-free, just add extra mushrooms and omit the sausage. So try my sausage and mushroom lasagna and enjoy it.